I'm Jacob Soboroff, and this is HuffPost Live. So one man's trash is another man's treasure, quite literally in the case of a Texas man who found a violin in the trash that turned out to be worth $50,000. The season premiere of Antiques Roadshow on PBS featured the man, and he found a Giuseppe Pedrozzini violin.
Do you have any idea about the value of something like this?
I have no idea, other than what the appraiser in San Antonio offered.
Well, I believe an instrument like this, of course, after it's cleaned up and put into good condition, would have a value of around $50,000.
$50,000?
$50,000, a retail value, $50,000.
Wow.
Were you blown away when this violin came in and you took a look at it?
Yes, I was pretty amazed. It was quite a find.
And so tell me a little bit about what happened once this thing got into your hands. How do you go about figuring out how much it's actually worth?
Well, this violin, like any violin, you have to you first have to determine the authenticity of it, and that really takes experience to determine that, and then the value is also based on its condition. And even though this violin didn't look like much, it was in very good condition.
What do we know about how it ended up in the garbage?
Boy, we really don't know anything about it. The people just were just driving down the road and stopped to look in the trash at something else, and they saw it sitting there, and that's how they came to find it.
Do we know what the owner is going to do with it now at this point? Now that we know it's worth $50,000?
Well, yeah, I guess I guess I'm really not at liberty to discuss what the owner wants to do with it, but that'll be up to them to decide what they want to do with it.
When you first laid your eyes on it, did you think that it was a remarkable looking violin, or did you just sort of say, "Nah, I'm not so sure"?
No, I immediately recognized it. It was the unusual thing about it was that it was just completely covered in dirt. So it looked terrible, but I could see that it was just a layer of dirt, and it really just needed to be cleaned up. And you could immediately see what it was. It was really. Even though it was like a dirty old car. Underneath it, though, you could tell what it was.
Is this the kind of thing that happens regularly in your line of work, or how often is a find like this?
No, this is pretty unusual. That a fine instrument is found like this. It's really quite unusual. And
it's pretty funny. We were joking here at HuffPost that it's not often you can find something in the garbage and give it to your wife, but this one's a pretty good gift.
It is. It is.
All right. Well, I really appreciate you being on, giving us the scoop on this. Have you, just before you go, I wanted to ask, where is it now? Do we know where it is, and what the latest is? Is it being refurbished?
Yes, the instrument has been refurbished, and I believe the owners have it for sale now.
Got it. Well, I think people will know where to find it. They find it on Antiques Roadshow on PBS. Peter Shaw, appreciate you joining us.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
All right. All the best to you, and to all of you, stick around. Always lots more coming up on HuffPost Live. Don't go anywhere.